to Get Thready With Me, episode number 11. Now, I recently had the chance to work with this awesome website that pretty much turns you into a fashion designer overnight without you even having to know how to sew or pretty much know anything about illustrating or designing. So today's episode will be a little bit different from my usual sewing videos because it's not actually going to involve any sewing, but it's still going to be in the form of a tutorial that you can follow. So, how can you design your own clothes? Well, Print All Over Me is the website I'm working with, and it's a website that lets you upload your own designs onto a whole bunch of different silhouettes, including t-shirts and sweaters and backpacks and caps and swimmers, and also a whole bunch of plain fabrics that you can buy by the yard. And the idea of the website is that it prints your design all over the front and the back and the sides of the item that you designed, hence the name Print All Over Me. So straight up, I want to mention that Print All Over Me is sponsoring this video, but that's only because they're a website that I am really passionate about, and I'm actually the one who contacted them asking them to sponsor this video. And I've actually been using their website for a long time before this video collaboration was even a thing. They are such a cool website, and they're also committed to ethical fashion and paying all of their workers a living wage. And they also make me feel like I'm some kind of awesome fashion designer when I'm really not. So this video is basically going to be a tutorial showing you how you can become a fashion designer basically overnight, and how you can also make some of your own pieces for yourself. So let's begin. Now, the most important part of this whole process is obviously having a design to work with. Now, if you're already able to draw or are good at design, then you pretty much have this step covered. But if you're anything like me and the extent of your artistic ability is drawing stick figures, then this step is for you. So, pixel art. Pixel art is an aesthetic that I really like because it has this vintage, retro, 8-bit game kind of feel, and I'm an insufferable hipster. And it's also something that is fairly easy to make look effective if you're not all that good at art like me. So the website that I use to make pixel art is a free website called MakePixelArt.com. Not sponsored, by the way, just a really useful website. Basically, to use this website, you select some colors and you draw a thing. What I did was to think of things that I like or find cute, like jellyfish, for example, and then look up a picture of that thing and then try to recreate it in pixel form. I found it helpful to look up a cartoon version of the thing I was trying to draw and then pick out the most salient features, such as a round body and curly tentacles for a jellyfish. When I was done, I saved it with the save button here, and the website then lets you download the image as a picture file. Most of you probably have a pretty decent camera attached to your phone, so you can also make a design by taking photos of interesting things on a plain background with plenty of lighting. I used these big light boxes for lighting, but you can also use any good source of lighting like a bright lamp or sunlight. Importantly, you want the background to be uniformly one color and the item to stand out from the background. This will make it much easier to make a repeating pattern with your photo later on. You can also find royalty-free, free-to-use images on websites like Pixabay, or by going to Google Images and selecting free for commercial use in the image settings. Find an image that has a white or a transparent background to use in the next step. So whether you made an 8-bit work of art, took a photo, downloaded a free image, or even did some amazing illustrations because you're actually really good at that, you'll probably need to turn your work into a tiled image. A tiled image is an image which will repeat seamlessly. Tiled images are really important for using on Print All Over Me because the design will print out all over the fabric. I'm going to show you how this is done through Photoshop. I'm using CS6, but this will work for most Photoshops. The options may just be in slightly different places. So, however you created your design, open up your image. If the image has a background, you can either remove it, as long as it's plain, using this magic eraser tool here, and adjusting the tolerance of the eraser until the background is removed cleanly, and using the regular eraser to clean up some of the edges if necessary. Or you can also leave the background as it is. Then, to create a tiled image, first, create a new canvas that is a square. It should have easy to divide dimensions like 250 by 250 or 500 by 500. I'm going to go with 500 by 500 pixels. Make the background layer transparent. Then copy and paste your image into this canvas. It should automatically place itself right in the middle of the canvas. Leave it there. Then paste your second image. This image can be exactly the same as the first, or it can be a different image that you want to tile with the first one. With this second image's layer selected, go to Filter, Other, offset. You want to set the offset to half your canvas width and half the canvas height. My canvas was 500 by 500 pixels, so my offset is 250 pixels horizontal and 250 vertical. Select wraparound, then press OK. This is your basic tile. Then go to Edit, Define Pattern, give it a name and press OK. Then open up a new canvas and give it dimensions that are multiples of your previous canvas. For example, 5000 by 5000 or 2500 by 2500. This should also be a square canvas. Then go to Edit, Fill, select Use Pattern, and find the pattern that you just saved and press OK. And there's your tiled image. As long as you scaled up your dimensions from the original image properly, this image should also create a seamless tile itself. Create a background layer by going Layer, New, Layer, OK. And then drag that behind layer 1, the layer with your tiled image on it. You can then go to the layer behind it and give the background a color. Play around with different background colors by going to Image, Adjustments, Hue Saturation, and moving the sliders around. Then once you are like, yes, this is it, this is the perfect design, save the image as a high quality JPEG or PNG file. Then create an account with Print All Over Me. You can make either a free or a paid account, and the free account still gives you access to 20 silhouettes, including heaps of cute basics like this backpack here. Now, this is the really fun bit. To put your design onto some clothes, select the style you want, and then click on Upload Image. Upload the image that you just saved. And look at that! Your design is on a backpack! Make sure this box here is selected to make the image tiled, and then you can drag this slider up and down to adjust the scale of your design. Then give your product a cool name and description, select whether you want the public to see it or not, and then click Create. And you've just created your very own piece of clothing with your own design on it. Exciting, right? Now you can go and share your designs all over the internet and convince other people to buy them, or you can just buy them for yourself. This is what I got. I got myself this dress, this crop top, and this backpack. So let's see how they turned out. So my verdict after actually receiving some of the items, the quality on the prints is really, really high. The fabrics that they use are really nice, and the actual items themselves are sewn together really well. They feel really sturdy. This backpack is super comfortable, and the t-shirts are really soft. This dress is pretty much my new favorite dress. It has pockets, come on! All the prints come out in extremely high resolution and they're really vibrant. 10 out of 10 print all over me. I do want to mention that different fabric types may show a really slight variation in color. For example, the shirt and the backpack that I got with the same design on them are slightly different shades of yellow. Cotton seemed to print out the most accurately to what you see on your screen, and there is a little bit more variation in synthetic or polyester materials. But overall, I was really pleased with the overall vibrancy and quality of these prints. Print All Over Me also does fabrics. So you're able to print out any of your designs onto 1, 2, or 3 yards in a whole different range of fabrics. I actually bought myself some nylon spandex in 2 of my designs, in the banana polka dot and the 8-bit orange juice print, so that I can make some swimsuits out of them. So in conclusion, if you're an artist or you're a designer, or you've ever just wanted to design your own clothes, or it's a rainy afternoon and you have nothing better to do, go try out Print All Over Me. Link your Print All Over Me profile pages down in the comments below because I'd really like to see what you guys come up with. Also, all of my designs that you saw in the video, along with a whole bunch more, are also available to purchase on my own Print All Over Me profile. I've got sewing machines, killer whales, pixel foxes, rocket ships, milk cartons flying through the air because fashion. Purchasing them not only helps to financially support my YouTube channel, but also I'd be really excited to see a bunch of you wearing my own designs. That would be really cool. So if you think my designs are cute, then also have a little look. I'll put the link in the description box. Anyway, I hope you're all having a really good day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all for my next video. Bye!